Welcome to Purpose by Design with Dr. Pamela Henkel, a platform for people to share their stories, a place where change and healing can begin. Dr. Pamela stands on the fact that we are here on purpose, with a purpose by design, and not by default. Purpose by Design starts now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Purpose by Design. I am Dr. Pamela, and I'm so thankful and grateful to be here with you. So we are studying gratitude, graceful gratitude, from my book, Graceful Gratitude, Embracing Life's Tapestries Through the Lens of Thanks. Boy, life is easier when you look at it through the right lens. Last week, when we were together, we spoke briefly about gratitude as a choice, right? And that as we make that choice consistently, it becomes natural to do that. And I encouraged you to get your gratitude. Well, I gave you a gratitude challenge, and that was to have a gratitude journal and to start writing in it consistently every day, and to not just zip through it. Oh, I'm so thankful for blah, 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 but to really, I'm so grateful for, I'm so thankful for, and to find things daily that you can be grateful for and to experience the gratitude of that moment all over again. Okay, so today, before we start in on what we're going to talk about, in light of that gratitude, choosing gratitude. Oh, yes, we talked about the mountaintop experience and the law of opposites or polarity, that if things are in a lull for you or looking down, you know that they're going to bounce back up, right? Because what goes down must go up, and what goes up must come down. We talked about if you're in that valley place, you can be looking at it as a valley, or you can be looking to the mountaintop that's coming. Kenneth Hagin said that he always went from mountaintop to mountaintop. That doesn't mean that he didn't have a valley that he had to walk through, but when he was walking through it, he was looking to the valley, or we're looking to the mountaintop to come. See, we have a choice where we look, and gratitude helps you look in the right arena, in the right place, and it changes how you focus on things. It gives you the half full instead of half empty view of life. And then we read this incredible quote by Zig Ziglar: gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Let that sink in, and hence the reason for a gratitude journal. Okay, so today, briefly in our time together, I would like to talk to you more about gratitude. And please go get this book. It's a manual for life. And I'm not saying that, oh, because I wrote it. I'm saying it because, yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it to help me and to speak from what a life of gratitude has done for me and how it has changed my life. So I know it will change yours. So get the book. Anyways, let's talk about the science of gratitude for a little bit. There's actually a science of gratitude. How about that? So gratitude is not just a feel-good emotion, although it is an emotion, but it is a powerful tool that scientifically has been proven that it will improve your overall being. And research has shown that gratitude will improve your physical health, your mental health, your relationships, your spiritual health, every type of area where you need some health help or help in general. Gratitude will help you. Does anybody need any help anywhere? Anybody need some improvements in your life? Well, God has given us this not only emotion, but has given us this scientific proven tool, gratitude, to empower you to prosper. One of the most exciting things about this research, are you ready for this? I think this is so cool, is that it's a relatively new field. Now, it's not new. Gratitude has been around forever. In the scriptures, we are commanded to be grateful, to be thankful. to express that thanksgiving. So it's not just a new study. It's just that, well, humankind is finally scientifically catching up with what God and the therapists and the ministers and people have been saying for years. The coaches and the mentors have been saying it. Well, now, woohoo, we have some more ways to back up what we're talking about. Gratitude will improve your life. So I'm looking down because I'm going to hold the book up like this and read it. I guess I could be like, but this is what I'm doing. I'm looking down because I got the book and I'm just wanting to read a few things to you. Gratitude is a powerful tool that is going to transform your life. Anybody want any part of their life transformed today? Heart health will be empowered. Decrease inflammation. Hey, that sounds pretty awesome. Whether you're dealing with inflammation in, in your bones or wherever you're dealing, inflammation is painful and is there in many parts of our physical health, and we want it to go away. So gratitude is a way to decrease that inflammation and improve sleep. Now, I don't just want to talk about the number of hours, 8 to 10 hours. How about improving the quality of your sleep, whether it is 5, 6, 8, 10 hours? Gratitude can improve the quality of your sleep. Now, this is huge because sleep is when our body regenerates. Sleep is when a lot of healing flows through your body, okay? Sleep is where your body plugs in, like when you plug in your cell phone. So having good quality recharge is super uber important, okay? So if the practice of gratitude is going to create that, I think we should be listening, okay? One study found that people who practiced gratitude had better heart rate variability, which is a part of the way they measure your heart health. So practicing that gratitude is good for your heart. Another study found that not only gratitude helps you sleep, but if a person kept that gratitude journal and wrote in it or read it before they went to bed, it improved their quality of sleep. Now, listen, we're talking about sleep. Here's just there's a little gold nugget or extra for you, a little extra. Take vitamins before you go to bed. So a lot of times we take them in the morning and then we burn them off all day. When you take them before you go to bed, except like maybe a vitamin B or something that's going to give you energy, your body actually can assimilate it and process it while you're resting. A little extra bonus for you. Mental health, you ready? So I'm just reading right from here and then expounding on it. Gratitude will also improve your mental health by reducing symptoms of depression and anxiety. Studies show that gratitude will help decrease symptoms of depression and anxiety because you begin focusing on the positive and the gratitude, and it begins to lay down new rails in your brain, and then mind is throughout all of you, so it begins to lay down new rails, new ways of thinking and processing, new behaviors throughout all of you, which includes which improves your mental health. Relationships. Anybody need any help in your relationship? Even your relationship with God, or even maybe your relationship with self, because man, we can be so hard on ourselves. Gratitude will improve relationships. Studies have shown that gratitude will help strengthen social connections and enhance the quality of relationships, because people that are practicing gratitude, meaning that you're choosing to utilize that gratitude as that tool and also activating it as an emotion, these people are usually more positive, which means they're more supportive, which means they're more engaging, which means their relationships are more satisfying. They're usually more desirable to be around. Your friendship circle will begin to grow. Isn't that wonderful? Now, This is true. Come on. Do you want to be with the Debbie Downer, or do you want to be with, great Grace? Come on. Think about it. Doesn't it make logical sense? Also, in your relationships, as you're utilizing gratitude, you're going to have more positive ideas, more ways to assist others, ideas that'll pop up that'll be to encourage and help somebody along the way, because you're in that state of mind, you're in that place of God where gratitude can bring forward grace and answers instead of just focusing on the problem. I love that. Other benefits: gratitude will help you cope with stress. Stress is so dangerous. Now, we always have a healthy level of stress. It's there, I get it. But stress is unhealthy. If you think about your car and you put it in park and you just rev that engine, that's not healthy for the car. And the thing is stress is like doing that to in our systems and our bodies and all of that. Gratitude helps to take the foot off that accelerator. And even in a difficult situation or circumstance or whatever, gratitude will help your body get out of and stay out of those high stress environments, because you'll feel that coming on and you'll come into a place where you start being grateful. You close your eyes, you begin to worship, you begin to pray, you begin to give thanksgiving, you begin to think of memories. I can be so grateful for that. You can step back into that moment and relive it as if it's right now. It'll begin to change literally the chemicals and the way our things are being released in your body. It begins to just change the neurological firings, all because we chose where we're going to look. We're going to look to the mountain, we can look to the valley. This is so good. And when we begin to practice this, we experience increased happiness or joy and satisfaction in our lives. So gratitude is a powerful tool. It's not just an emotion, and it's not something that we only think, okay, let's be grateful for our food. You can utilize it to bring great change in your life. And you can begin to master it by the grace of God and help other people do the same. Understanding that there is a science behind gratitude should cause you to have an aha moment and be like, you know what? If there is a science behind this thing, I'm going to check it out. And I'm going to give it some space in my life to utilize it. I'm going to use this for 30 days. I'm going to do this for 60 days and really be serious about gratitude. I know that sounds funny to be serious about gratitude, but if it would change your life, make you more pleasant, help you through difficulties, isn't it worth being serious about utilizing it for 30, 60 days and see what happens? And remember, folks, keep it simple. Keep it simple, sweetheart. It's not supposed to be a difficult task to practice gratitude, okay? It's supposed to be simple. So we already talked about keeping a gratitude journal. Here is another challenge for you. Ready? Dun, da, da, da. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is very simple. It's choosing to be in this moment, because guess what? You don't get it back. You don't get this moment back. So let's experience the fullness of it right now. When we are mindful of what's right now, and maybe right now is like, okay. So in the right now moment, find something that you can be thankful for. Maybe, like, remember, I just saw the bird that landed. I was like, oh my gosh, that was me being mindful in the moment. Find a mindfulness moment. And I encourage you to do this, to bookend your day with it, your morning routine, your evening routine. Maybe set an alarm on your phone this week. It says, I'm going to practice mindfulness during the day. And just set that alarm to go off every couple of hours, and then be aware, what am I thinking? Usually we're thinking about the future, or we're getting stuck in the past, or we're like going through our daily task list. Stop. What can you be mindful of right now? Practice something really good. So grateful for the sun outside, for the bird on the window, that my hair did what I wanted it to do, for my children, whatever, just get in that moment, maybe reliving a memory, but be mindful of it right now as if you're experiencing it today. So practicing mindfulness, it'll help you appreciate your life right now, today, right now, in the moment, and all the good things that are happening to you, for you, and coming through you to others. And then at the end of that mindfulness, do an ask, A-S-K. How can I be a blessing to someone else today? Maybe it's sending some love and prayers. Maybe it's picking up the phone and making a call. Maybe it's picking up a Starbucks card or emailing it to someone. You'll feel good when you give. It'll make you grateful. Remember, you're here on purpose with a purpose by design, not by default. So go out there and be the graceful gratitude, salt and light everywhere you go. We'll see you next time. I am grateful for YOU. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for Purpose by Design with Dr. Pamela Henkel. You can learn more about Dr. Pamela and her world at purposewithpamela.com. See you next time on Purpose by Design.